Hi there. Normally I film all the stuff on my YouTube channel with my phone. I've just got a Samsung, nothing expensive. But I, for a while, have been wanting to get something more rugged, a bit more, I don't know, designed to be actually a camera rather than a phone, and something waterproof. So I've got one of these. I bought myself one of these by selling a few other loads of camping gear that I don't use, and I used that money to get one of these, which you can see the model number is there in the description anyway. Kodak obviously have been going for such a long time. I thought, well, I'll give them a go. If it doesn't turn out to be any good, then I can always return it. For what it cost, I'm quite pleased with it. No, it's not. It's not like a digital SLR camera or something more expensive. But it's rugged as hell. It's metal, and waterproof to 15 meters. Well, that'll do for me. 16 megapixels. I'm sure you know all the specs of these things already, because if you're watching this video, you've probably looked for these cameras. Now, when I was about to buy one of these, I was looking, probably much like you, all over YouTube, trying to find someone who's actually got one and has used it. And I couldn't find anyone other than people just unboxing it. Well, yeah, okay, that's got a certain amount of use for a potential buyer, but not really that much. So I thought I'd just show you what I like about it. Hopefully it helps you if you're deciding to get one of these. You can see, actually, looking through the camera of my phone, you can see there for the shutter button, it's got a texture on it. Now that I really like. I've noticed that a few times since I've been taking photos, because you are pretty sure you're touching the shutter button when you're trying to take a picture. So let's turn it on. It's literally, that's all there is to it. You'll probably see reflections in my screen. Okay, so there's what I'm seeing through the viewfinder. And yeah, it's quite good. It's hard for me to see. There we go. I won't look through the phone camera. So you've got a mode button, and that's what I've been pushing mostly. You've got, I don't know what that is, but you've got manual mode. You've got the movie mode, which you just press set. There you go, it's on movie mode. It's HD, 30 frames per second. And I took it out today where I was, and yeah, I think it's all right. I will insert that footage that I recorded at the lake now. It's quite a steady shot. I'm just kind of moving it around reasonably fast. There's the ripples on the water. Change in light. Yeah, it adjusts for that nicely. Up to the sky, that's a bright sunny sky. And down to the darkness of here. Yeah, that responds quite nicely. So here you can see, maybe here, if there's any wind noise or not. I'm going to just count to 10 and zoom in on those geese and see if my voice fades away while I'm zooming in, because I think it does. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, you can tell. So that's a zoom. That's all the way zoomed in. And that's pretty much as I'm seeing it. I don't know if I can focus any more. So you can see what it's like, at least. I've shown you there some real sort of use of the camera. And then okay, let's go back to mode. So it's got scene modes. Now I like that. It's got preset. You can see that. Hopefully you can see this in the screen. You've got the difference of what it would be to that, to what it will do to you by using that mode. So landscape, sports, so I'm guessing it's got a faster shutter speed. Beach, well, that would be adjusting all the light levels, won't it? Sunset, fireworks. Now that's quite nice, because the amount of times, I'm sure, like most people, I've tried to take photos of fireworks where we've been out somewhere and it just doesn't work. So I'll be tempted to try that one. Night landscape, snow, children. That's a bit of a peculiar option to have. I don't know why that would be any different to sports mode if they're running around. Okay, so panorama, glass. Oh, that's quite cool. I didn't realize it had that. So it can account for the reflection. Anti-shake, yeah. Panning shots, so if someone's moving, I guess you can focus on them and have the blur. Yeah, that's good. Night portrait. Okay. Oh, crumbs, there's more. Party. Indoor. Okay. Leaf, so yeah, okay, that's nice. I will use that, definitely. Museum, that's a bit of a random one. Anyway, so it's got that. Then it's got underwater mode. Then it's got Wi-Fi mode. So I was a bit unsure how to use this at first, and in the instruction manual it's really quite small, the writing about that. If I go to Wi-Fi mode, I'll press that. Yeah, so now the Wi-Fi is on. So my the ID is that, and then the password is obviously the password. If I come back out of that, how do I come back out of that? So yeah, you do have to download the pixpro app. It's not a big app. It's not got a lot on there. And obviously, if you turn on the Wi-Fi on this, you select the Wi-Fi on your phone or tablets options of Wi-Fi available, and then you open the app, and then there's all your photos, and you just transfer them across. It does work really quite well. And what I didn't know it does, which no one seems to have mentioned, is when you're connected to the app, you can use the camera like a remote viewing device. So if you wanted to, I don't know where you'd use it, but I guess, if you had like a big selfie stick, which would go into the, what's that called? The threaded thing, whatever it's called, that your tripod, you screw your tripod onto. If you had one of those, you could basically put that underwater, but you could view live footage, obviously, through your phone or through your tablet. Now, that's quite cool. You may have obviously noticed on the top of here, I've got some ridiculous looking Mohican. Well, I had this for a GoPro. I used to have a GoPro years ago, and the battery life was too annoying. It just wasn't good enough for me. I'm sure they've improved over the years. Mine was a Hero 4, so it was an earlier one. And this basically, it has a little sticky ring that goes over the microphone, with leaving the microphone clear, and then the little fuzzy wind muff, I don't know what you call these, wind catcher, obviously sticks to the sticky ring and then allows the sound through the middle bit. So that's quite nice in that I won't get the wind noise. So from the video clip, I haven't actually watched that video clip yet, so I don't know if the wind sound was bad or not. But if it was, it won't be bad now. Obviously, goes without saying, if I put this underwater, it's going to get wet and soggy and horrible. So I would have to probably take this off if I was going to go swimming with the camera, but I'm not intending to do a lot of that stuff. I'm sure you've seen people opening up this. It does have a really nice silicone sort of seal. It's quite a big seal. I have every faith that is actually going to be waterproof. I'm not going to open it because I've put the battery in there now. But yeah, the little lanyard thing, so you can put that around your wrist. I'm actually going to get one that goes around my neck, so when I'm cycling or anywhere, I can just I can literally have the camera dangling there and take pictures really quickly as and when I want to. I have got another thing for this. So when I had my GoPro, I had a chest harness, chest mount harness thing. I've also got one that goes around your head, and I bought one of these little don't even know what it's called, but basically turns it to a normal camera threaded bar. So I can still use this camera by screwing that into there as an action camera around my chest. So when I'm cycling, when I'm doing any cycling videos in the future, that will be the angle. Obviously I haven't screwed that on yet. That will be the angle of my camera shots, which I'm really looking forward to using. I'm actually going to go out this weekend because it's a bank holiday here in the UK for Easter. So I'm going to do a couple of trails. So I will film that and I'll upload those videos later on so you can see. But you know, any filming I want to do in gardens or hammock camping or any of that stuff, I don't have to be precious about this thing. I can literally get it wet, get it muddy, doesn't matter, other than not getting the lens dirty. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased with it. I hope it continues to please me and impress me. And yeah, hopefully that was some help. I've waffled on for ages. Sorry about that. And yeah, all the best.